Hello, windows, and Happy New Year. Hope you guys have had a nice, relaxing as possible, or fun at least, holiday season. And I wanted to share today on New Year's Day just a practice, simple practice, movement and breath. Let's begin in a seated position. You can sit with your legs crossed. You can have your you can have your feet tucked under you and sit back on your heels like I'm doing. Make yourself comfortable. Close the eyes. And settle into the breath. Maybe you take a few very deep inhales and open mouth exhales. Find yourself settling to begin to move into stillness. Maybe you need to fidget a little bit. Do what you need to do. And then let's find stillness. Let the world around you continue to move around you. But let yourself rest at the center. I'm going to try to keep instruction as light as possible today, allowing us to find the stillness of ourselves, allowing us to have our own experience of the practice with little suggestion coming in from an external source, me. If there's anything in the practice that doesn't feel right in your body, feel free to skip it. You can always return to a centering posture like this one, or child's pose, or downward facing dog, or any pose that you find to be centering. Allow your attention to rest with the breath. Use an inhale to sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. Twice more, just like that. Let your hands rest at heart center, bowing the chin in towards the chest, keeping the eyes closed. Inhale for Om. Wink, open the eyes. Shift forward onto hands and knees. Tabletop position. Aligning wrists under shoulders, spreading the fingers wide, knees under hips. Feel the tops of the feet press down into the mat. Cats and cows. Inhale, arching the spine, pulling the chest through the arms for cow. Exhale, rounding the spine, chin to the chest, cat. Flow with the breath. Find the neutral spine. Tuck your toes under. Inhale here. And then exhale, lift the knees, lift the hips, pushing back into downward facing dog. We'll take our time for the most part in the beginning of this practice. So let yourself settle into the poses in the way that you need to. Let yourself notice what the poses mean to you, how they feel to you.
Walk the hands back to the feet, finding a forward fold, Uttanasana, allowing the knees to bend as much as you need them to find the rooting down through the feet, to find a relaxation as the torso drapes down towards the earth. Use an inhale to roll up to stand, stacking one vertebra on top of the next, letting the head be the last thing to lift, letting your palms face forward, shoulder blades roll down the back, eyes stay closed. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Grab onto the right wrist with the left fingers. Exhale, open to the right. Stamping down through the right foot. Open to the left, actually. Stamping down through the right foot. Deciding if you want the eyes open or closed, if you want the gaze up or down. Inhale up through center, switch your grip. Exhale, opening to the right. Stamping down through your left foot. Inhale up through center. Exhale, hands come down through the heart. Feel the weight in the left foot. Coming to a tree pose, turning right knee out, lifting right foot up to the inside of the thigh. Finding your balance. Feeling the ground. And feeling the sky above. And breathing. One more inhale.
Exhale, release. Hands come back to the heart. Standing tall. And now switching sides, shifting the weight into the right leg, finding the strength of the right leg, and then taking your left foot up the inseam for tree pose, Vrikshasana. Last inhale. Exhale, release, hands to heart, both feet to the ground. Close the eyes. Find yourself. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, the arms sweep up. Exhale, bending into the knees as you fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, hands can come to shins. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, push through the feet, rolling up, reaching the arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms circle up. Exhale, diving forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, coming to stand, lifting the fingers to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Full Surya Namaskar A now. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, fold in over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back for a plank pose. Holding here for your inhale, feel the body in the pose, finding the line, finding the plankness of the pose as you breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, the knees come down to the earth first, then the chest and the chin. Inhale, slither forward, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, lift onto the toes, look forward, bend the knees. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, push down through the feet to lift up to stand. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Two more just like that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift.
Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga all the way to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 full breaths. And at the base of your third exhale, stepping or hopping to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, coming to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more. No instruction from me, on your own breath. We'll meet in Tadasana, making your way there. Shift the weight into the left foot, coming to tree pose. Keeping your balance. Turn the right knee forward, extend the right foot forward. Arms can reach up, arms can be at heart center, arms can be on your hips. Flexing through that lifted foot, pulling the toes back towards the body, feeling that right leg engaged as much as the left leg. Inhale. Exhale, tilt forward, swinging right leg back, finding warrior 3 just for a moment. And then exhale, landing in crescent lunge. Front knee bends deeply. Back leg is active. Navel pulls to spine. Heart lifts towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bend the back knee, lowering that right knee all the way down to the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, hands come down to the heart center. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist to the left. Hooking right elbow on left thigh, pressing palms together to open the chest. Lifting your gaze. And if you'd like to tuck your back toes and lift that right knee up, go for it. Find the breath in the twist. Inhale, unwind, hands come down to the earth, framing the left foot. Inhale, Exhale, straighten the front foot, pyramid pose, folding it over that front leg. Inhale, bend into the leg, lunge. Exhale, straighten the leg, pyramid. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Plant the hands. Exhale, step back to a plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise up to stand tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Samasthiti. Second side, shifting the weight into the right foot, finding your tree pose to begin. Breathing into the balance. Left knee turns forward, left foot presses out in front of you, straightening the leg. Feeling that active leg engagement, both legs. Inhale. Exhale, tilt forward, coming through warrior three. And landing in crescent lunge. Breathing here, settling yourself in the pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower left knee all the way down to the ground. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Unwind, bringing hands to frame your right foot. Inhale. Exhale, straighten front leg, pyramid pose. Folding in. Inhale, bending into the knee, lunging. Exhale, straightening, pyramid. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, step back to plank pose or downward facing dog. Moving through a vinyasa. if you like. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, stand up tall, reaching to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Shift the weight into the left foot. Inhale, find tree pose. Right foot on the inseam of the left leg. Turn your right knee forward, extend your right foot forward. Find your breath. Inhale. Exhale, tilting forward, trying to find and hold warrior three. And then landing in crescent lunge. Exhale, spin your back heel down to the ground, coming to warrior two, bend deeply in the front knee, spread your fingertips away from each other. Both feet plant down firmly in the mat. Feel your feet drawing energy up from the earth. Feel your hips pulling in. Shoulders relax. Inhale, left arm reaches up towards the sky, reverse warrior. Inhale, press through the ball of the front foot to straighten the mat leg. Reverse triangle. Inhale, reach left arm forward, tilting your hips back, making that reach as long as you can before landing in triangle pose. Left arm on the shin or ankle of the left foot. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Press down through the feet. Chest turns open to the side. Gaze can turn up. Right hand comes to right hip. Bring a slight bend into your left foot. Walk your left fingertips in front of your left foot and press down through that standing leg to lift right leg into the sky for Arda Chandrasana, half moon pose. Lifted leg is active, like you're standing on a wall.
Maybe your right arm lifts up towards the sky. Maybe your gaze begins to lift up towards the fingertips above you. One more inhale. Exhale. Both hands come down to the earth. Both feet come down to the front of the mat. Folding over the legs. Uttanasana.
Inhale, half lift.
Exhale, fold in.
Inhale, sit the hips back, moving the weight into the heels,
Finding chair pose. Uttanasana. Feel the inner seams of the legs pulling towards each other like your legs are magnetized towards each other. Feel the chest lifting. Breathing. Inhale, push up to stand tall. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Weight comes into right foot. Find tree pose. Left foot lifted. Inhale, left knee comes forward, extending that foot long, finding the length through the legs, the strength of the legs, the lift of the arms, the lift of the chest. Exhale, tips you forward, warrior three. And land in crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, open warrior two, spinning your left heel down to the ground, bending deeply into that right knee. Relax the shoulders. Relax the face. Inhale, right arm lifts, reverse warrior. Inhale, straighten the front leg, reverse triangle. Inhale, reach forward. And exhale, land in triangle pose. Left hand to the hip, transition into Arda Chandrasana on the second side. Lifting left leg to the sky. Finding the length of the spine. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Take your peace fingers, the first and second fingers, and wrap them around your big toes. Inhale, extend the spine forward. And exhale, bending the elbows open to either side. Pull yourself down deep into a forward fold. Releasing fold, fingers come to the mat. Walk your feet out about as wide as your mat. Letting the toes point out, and then letting the hips sink down into Malasana or yogi squat. Hands come to heart center. Pressing the hands together, pressing the elbows into the thighs, pressing the thighs back into the elbows, feeling the spine lift. And if you want, you can always put a block underneath your bum here to make it a little bit more accessible. Reach your right fingertips out in front of your right shin. And inhale, open left arm to the sky. Broadening across the chest. Gaze lifts to those left fingertips. Use an exhale to transition back to center, switching sides, and then inhaling, opening right arm to the sky. Exhale, come back to center. And this is a fun opportunity to play with another balancing pose, crow pose. So you're going to take your hands and plant them with the fingers wide. It's kind of like right down in front of you. And shift forward with the knees on your upper arms as close up towards the armpits as you can get them. Walking the feet in towards each other. And tilting forward, bend into the elbows like you're moving through a chaturanga, lowering yourself to the ground. Your spine extends long in front of you. Hug the knees into the arms, maybe with one heel and then the other heel. Maybe try it with both at the same time. Having patience to play with something, to explore a new perspective, to not lose ourselves in our experimentation with our body and the forms we can take. And as you're ready, just come to sit on your bum. Legs stretched out in front of you. Hands by your sides. Pressing down into the earth to lift that chest long and up towards the sky. Bring your right knee, bending it so your foot plants on the ground in line with your outer right hip. Inhale, left arm lifts up. Flex through the left toes. Exhale, twist to the right, wrapping your arm around your right knee. Hug yourself into the twist. Right hand comes behind you. Using your spine as an antenna to pull up towards the sky. Twisting around that axis. Inhale, turn the gaze forward first. Exhale, unwind. Extend both legs long. Hands alongside the hips. Press into the ground. To lift the chest. To lift the spine. To find the antenna of the body. Bringing left knee in towards the body, planting left foot in line with the outer left hip. Left hand comes behind you. Right hand lifts to the sky. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, unwind. Extending both legs long. Dandasana, staff pose again, pressing hands into the earth, lifting the chest, finding the navel, pulling towards the spine. Engage through the legs. Inhale, lift the arms up, keeping all this engagement. And exhale, hinging from the hips, reaching forward as you come into a forward fold. Letting your spine round as you land. Letting yourself land wherever you land. It might not be oh so deep. Breathing. The breath is the experience. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, close the eyes. Just sit and breathe. And as you're ready, roll down onto your back and slowly, and with as much control as you can, feeling yourself unfurl onto the earth. Shavasana. Let the breath go. Let the body fall and melt into the earth, falling away from the mind. Especially around this time of the year, we have a tendency to really make a stark delineation of this is a new time. We're starting afresh. Everything will be different. And my intention with this practice and with our yoga practice in general is kind of exactly the opposite. It's about the continual return It's about noticing the true operation of change in the world. It's not, this is a new time, this is a new thing. We are in a new year, everything will be different. It's something that builds over time. We change and we transform. Constantly, but imperceptibly. And our practice hopefully attunes us to that process of change. Allows us to experience change more organically. Gives us the tools to observe ourselves and our world and how those two things interact with each other. With unclouded steadiness. Thank you all for joining me throughout the past year. Or thank you for joining me for the first time today. I wish you all the best, and I invite you to stay here in rest, in contemplation, meditation, as long as you'd like. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Namaste.